Hello, Libras. Here is your My Compass reading for this month of April. So, what are the preview messages I'm going to give you through my tarot cards? I'll start here with the Golden Universal Tarot to tell you what the important messages are for your professional life, for your finances, and then I'll look at your love life. Stay tuned until the end of the video. You'll get messages and advice here to navigate through this month of April, and I'm starting right now. Welcome to my channel, Wally in the Tarot. I'm Wally, and I'm a professional tarot reader, a skilled cartomancer, and also a dedicated trainer. Here on this channel, you'll find a variety of tarot videos, insightful predictions, and both timeless readings as well as astro readings to guide you. All right, let's get started. All right, what do we have here? First message, we have the Queen of Swords. So it seems here that a truth is going to come out in your work. So things are going to be said, things that will affect you directly or indirectly. But I feel here that you'll also need to communicate your vision, communicate your opinion, make decisions, and say how you feel. Because I have the feeling that for some of you, you've been under pressure, and today you need to let it all out because you just can't take it anymore. In your work, there's a lot of chaos around you. There are things happening behind the scenes, things being said, others left unsaid, and you really need the truth. You need clarity. You can't keep everything to yourself like this anymore. You need to express yourself. And it's true that you're going to express yourself. I really feel it. And this card is inviting you to do just that, inviting you to stop letting people walk all over you because I feel strong adversity around you in your work. So you'll have to speak up. Or I also feel that some of you might be the target of someone who's going to tell you exactly what they think to your face. So it's true that it's going to be quite, let's say, quite intense to say the least. What other message do I have? Well, here I have the card. It's actually the Fool card, which is a card of autonomy, of independence, that speaks of movement. I feel that you want to, now this won't apply to everyone, but you want to pack up your things and just leave, even if it means quitting your job to do something else. You need a change of scenery. So this could be about a career change. Especially if you're currently employed and want to do something else, you might consider this transition. And if you're looking for a job, it could mean a very strong desire to change careers, change professions, do something else, or take a training course, for example. Or maybe even a desire to move, to relocate in order to find work. So things are going to move quite a bit at the start of April, just so you know, whether professionally or even financially. Financially, what I'm sensing here is that there's a lot of financial instability at the beginning of the month. So you'll really need to get things back on track. What do I have here? Well, here I see a possibility of a partnership or an association. So it seems like you're going to reach an agreement with a specific person or perhaps an organization. This could be about being accepted into a training program, but it could also mean you'll find a job, a new job. Or it could also be about, I was going to say reconciliation, or finding an agreement between opposing parties at your work. And that could really calm things down. But I feel like there will be communication, sharing, and respect, but also a partnership and a new contract on the horizon for some of you. So that's actually some good news here. And then financially, it could also mean you'll reach an agreement with your banker or an institution to really stabilize your finances. I feel like you're going to receive help, and this help will be very valuable for this month of April. What do I have here? Well, it ends beautifully with the Sun card illuminating everything. The Sun is a very positive card, and here it speaks of solutions, it speaks of a positive outcome, it speaks of enlightenment, clarity, and finally finding your path if you're looking for a new profession or a career change. I feel like you'll have the answers by the end of the month because you'll be guided, you'll be helped by this other person I see here who will help you see clearly what you want to do in your work or just what you want to do in general. Because as I told you, this could be about a career change for some of you, but for others, it could be about finding a new job. So, yes, the end of April is quite a positive ending, and it could also mean finding that peace of mind at work again after a period that was, let's say, a bit chaotic. So, things are really going to be okay, and I feel that financially, things will also stabilize toward the end of April. So, that's a very, very good thing here. All right, on the romantic side, what do we have for Libra? Don't hesitate to also check out the video for your rising or moon sign. You can also check out the Libra playlist for all the videos starting from this month of January 2026. That way, it gives you, well, let's call it a kind of forecast. And so you can see if it matches what you've experienced these past few months. All right, what do we have here? So what do we have here? We have the Page of Wands. So what I'm feeling here is a new spark, a new passion that could be coming at the start of this month. So maybe someone entering your life or someone who's looking to get to know you. So keep your eyes open because around you, well, there's interest in you as a person. And if you're in a couple, I feel the start of something new in your relationship. So that's a good thing. It'll energize your relationship a bit. What do I have here? And I have judgment. So with judgment, there's communication, there's a renewal coming, there's a form of liberation here. I feel here that you'll connect more with your partner if you're in a couple, and if you're single, I feel there will be communication. And you might expect to hear from someone from your past, during the beginning of this month. But what I feel here is still a change in your love life, so that's pretty good news. What do I have here? Well, here we have the Hierophant, which speaks of, how should I say, listening. It also speaks of those around you, people who are on the same wavelength as you. It also speaks of making a romantic relationship official as well. So, yes, I have a feeling you could get closer to a specific person during this month of April for some of you. And for others, it could mean harmony or reconciliation. If you've had a conflict filled period, there's a coming together, a reconciliation. There's change in your relationship. Things are becoming official. So there are very positive plans for the future of your love life. And what do I have here? I have drawn the Knight of Wands card for you, which basically means that there is, how should I put this, a passionate flame that is being reignited or sparked once again between the two of you. This card often suggests renewed energy or excitement in your connection. I feel that your relationship is gaining new momentum, and that's actually really good news. The bonds are tightening. You're recreating a space of peace and serenity within your relationship. I really feel a coming together. Yes, I feel a reconnection. And if you're single, well, there's a good chance here that you'll find someone, that you'll meet someone with whom you can actually talk freely and with total confidence. So there's someone coming along for some Libras here. So that's actually some good news. What advice do I have here? So thank you for staying until the end of the video for your advice and messages for this month of April, a preview for your My Compass reading for the month of April. What do we got here? There we go. So what do we have here? Healer of all times. So, yes, we clearly see a reconnection here. We clearly see a serenity that you'll find again, whether in your work or in your life in general. There is a healing, yes, a healing. A healing following a situation that was difficult and full of conflict, as I mentioned. So now it's true that you're moving toward much calmer waters, and that's great, whether professionally or financially. There's a kind of stability, that's emerging. And even emotionally, I really feel a sense of peace, bonds tightening between you and your partner. And if you're single, there's actually a possibility of, how should I say, meeting someone new or starting a new romantic relationship. So that's a very good thing. What other advice do I have here? Anxiety. So, yes, there's anxiety. So, it highlights this possibility of you worrying about your professional and financial future and your love life, as we saw at the start of the month. But things are changing completely. There's really a shift happening toward the beginning or middle of April. So you'll be able to set your anxiety aside and you'll actually be able to live in the moment and especially find that peace of mind, that mental clarity again. Because this confusion I'm sensing can cause, and often does cause, anxiety and stress. And what do I have here? Well, there we go. We're ending on a high note, just like the sun. We're finishing with the victory card. A great victory awaits you, my Libra friends. You'll need to appreciate these victorious moments of triumph during this month of April. You'll also need to celebrate your successes, even if they're small. Celebrate them, celebrate yourselves. There's really a positive outcome here. Whatever trials you're going through, there's a positive resolution. There's some very good news coming, especially towards the end of this month of April. So, really, hang in there. Get ready. Things are going to move, but they're going to move in the right direction here. So, that's it for this first reading for the month of April. So, don't hesitate to leave me your feedback, your comments. Tell me if it speaks to you or not. And then, if you haven't already, please don't hesitate to go ahead and subscribe to the channel because it really helps boost all of my videos. It makes a big difference and helps them get featured a bit more. Thank you so much for your support. Like all small creators, well, I have to call on you. So it's free, of course. You click on the subscribe button and you're subscribed to the channel. That way, you get all the notifications and you don't miss any of my videos. So I hope in any case that you enjoyed it, that it helped you, and I'll see you very soon here on the channel. I'm sending you lots of positive energy. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your loyalty to the channel. And I'll see you very, very soon. Take good